Welcome to Our Life Simplified. My name is Laura. I wanted to do a quick review on the 4-inch square nursery pots that I just purchased. I have been transplanting my seedlings into bigger pots, so that's why I opted for the 4-inch. And also another reason why I opted for the 4-inch is because they fit better in these trays. Let me show you what I'm dealing with, and then I will go ahead and do an unboxing to see how I feel about these. So here is my grow room. I am getting to the point where I have plants everywhere. These are my tomato plants, and I have some pepper plants back here. They are starting to get really tall. I initially germinated and planted these seeds on March 16th. Today is March 31st. If you watched my last video about me transplanting and how I transplant my tomato plants. So let me go ahead and get this tray up on the counter, and I will go ahead and do the unboxing and see how I feel. Now, and also real quick, I had a bunch of these 4-inch pots, I call them cells, that I have been using, but I ran out because, my gosh, I probably have at least a dozen or more seedlings in each of these pots, and that's why I'm now having to buy some more, but it's a little bit different than what I've purchased before. So let me go ahead and get this in the kitchen and get it on the counter, and I will go ahead and do the unboxing and let you know how I feel about it. I ordered these on Amazon, which I can post the link below. These are the 60 count that I purchased, and looks like the brand is RooTrimmer. Oh wow. Okay. So these are the pots that I used before, and they're, they're plastic. These are the 4-inch that I just purchased. If you can see them side by side, they're a little bit bigger, and they are, when I pinch this, you can't hear it. This is a little bit flimsier, so I have to say, just a quick glance and feel, these are definitely more sturdy, and they have the holes in the bottom for drainage. Anyways, I can already tell you, I know that these pots are a lot better quality, and they're a little bit bigger, so that's going to be better for these seedlings to transplant. So an observation I am making right now with these bigger pots is I can definitely say these are a much better quality, but what I don't like about it is on these smaller trays, I'll be able to fit 2 in here. Whereas with these smaller, these smaller 4-inch, it would only be 2, but if I had the larger tray, I can actually fit 3 side by side. And unfortunately, I can only fit 2 of these side by side. So not that big of a deal to me. I definitely can say that these are a much better quality, and it feels like it'll be a much sturdier container to grow my plants in. So that's the only downfall that I see with these containers, but I could have gotten something a little bit smaller, which I might go ahead and do. If you notice, there are 3 different types of containers that I have with planting these seeds. I have this container, which I really liked, and I have been using this right before I bought this container, which is the review that I'm doing. And I've also purchased this size as well. This one is the flimsiest, and I've been using these. I bought them, I think it was last year. This is definitely the flimsiest, and I'm not going to purchase this one again. This one is it's a pretty good container. It is actually in between the round, super flimsy container and this heavy duty container that I just purchase. This one is definitely the best and it's the sturdiest, and I imagine it will probably last the longest for sure. I highly recommend purchasing this. If this is too much in terms of cost, I would recommend purchasing this next, and I would not recommend using this one. I mean, I guess you can. They were definitely cheaper, but you might only get one use out of it, and depending on how rough you are in containers, if you take care of them pretty well, you might get a second use out of it, but they are definitely way flimsier. So, my recommendation, it is definitely a thumbs up for this container. I think it was an excellent find. All right, well, that's it for my review today. That's a wrap, and thank you for watching. Until next time.